today with a haul video, an e.l.f. brush haul video, and it's going to be kind of like mini review as I talk about the products, the brushes, because before I decided to film this haul, I thought I would use the brushes a little bit before I showed them to you, so I could just talk about them briefly as I showed each brush to you. So I'm gonna start off with the eye brushes that I got. I got two eye brushes. I got a blending brush and a concealer brush for the under eye area. So the first brush is the blending brush, and it looks like this. It's from the Bamboo collection. So hopefully the camera will focus. Okay, and it's a really good blending brush. It's quite soft, but it's still firm at the same time. So for example, it's not as soft as this Revlon blending brush. If you've got this brush, you'll know how really nice and soft it is. As you can see, look how easily it maneuvers, the bristles maneuver. So yeah, you can just get this at Superdrug. I'm not sure if I've seen it in Boots, but I imagine you can get it at Boots as well, of course. So yeah, it's this brush isn't as soft as that Revlon brush, but it's still soft and a bit sturdy at the same time. Blends eyeshadow really nicely, and because it's got that slight sturdiness to it, you can still get right into the crease and get a defined line before you blend it out. Not to say that with this Revlon brush you can't do that, because you can do that as well. But if you're into blending brushes that are not too soft but not too hard or like scratchy, because I've tried one before that was just way too scratchy. This definitely is not scratchy or anything. But yeah, it's firm and soft at the same time. I really like this. Sorry it's dirty because I used it to do my makeup. So yeah, as I said, the next brush is the concealer brush. So it's called the Flawless Concealer Blush, and it's pretty big. Again, sorry it's dirty because I did use it. As you can see, like compared to the size of my nail, you can see it's quite big. And I always use this to blend out concealer underneath my eyes. Now I think I really like this, but it would be better if it was smaller, slightly smaller. I think a brush that can compare to this that is smaller would be the Real Techniques. I can't remember what it's called. It's an eye brush. I think it's called the crease brush. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, the crease brush. But a lot of people use it as a concealer brush because it's quite big to use in your eyes. But it is smaller than this brush, and I haven't used it, so obviously I can't definitely give my opinion on it or anything. But I think if this was smaller, then it would be possibly comparable to that brush. But I do like this. I really like blending out my concealer under my eyes with this brush. I just wish it were a little bit smaller. So the next brush I'm going to show you is the e.l.f. powder brush. This was like, I think the main reason that got me off buying all the brushes. So basically this was the brush that I really wanted. And then I saw the other ones, and then I started to get them. So I had seen this quite a lot on like blogs and videos, and I really wanted this brush, and then I finally got it, and I don't regret getting it at all. I really like this. I like the fact that it's flat. I think it's a really good idea to make it flat. I prefer using this to like blot on, tap on powder on my face. So I really like this brush. Again, it's another really nice soft brush, so it feels nice to use on your face, as does the concealer brush. The concealer brush is really soft. All the brushes in this line are really soft. If I'm correct, I think this is the Studio line. Correct me if I'm wrong. So yeah, the powder brush, nice and flat. I know some people use this to apply liquid foundation, but I haven't done this. I haven't tried using this to apply liquid foundation. So if you have, then let me know, comment down below and see and tell me what you think about it, using it to apply liquid foundation. But for powder, I've really been liking this. The next face brush is the mineral powder brush. So it's a nice small brush and looks like that. And yeah, this is really nice to apply bronzer and to contour. So I usually use this to apply my bronzer. I've never used it to apply mineral foundation, because the mineral foundation that I have, it comes with its own brush, and the brush, I would say it probably is kind of the same size as this brush actually. It's the Revlon mineral foundation, powder mineral foundation, and it's actually been discontinued. It had been discontinued quite a long time ago, but I just buy it on eBay and I really like it, so that's why I continue to buy it, obviously. But yeah, this is a really nice again, soft brush. Again, I like to apply my bronzer and do my contouring with it, but I haven't been using it lately to contour. It's also nice to apply blush because it's nice and small. Gives you more control. The next brush is the e.l.f. blush brush. So it looks like this. You can see. It's got a nice point to it. And when I first got this, I did use it quite a lot as a blush brush, but lately I've been using it more to apply highlighter. I think this is really nice brush to apply highlighter. I really enjoy applying highlighter with this brush, and it is nice to apply blush as well, because it's soft and it's because of the shape, it gives you control. But if you're someone who's quite heavy-handed with the blush, applying blush, I don't think I would recommend this, because if you are heavy-handed, then you'll probably end up applying it like quite streaky because of the way that this is quite pointed. So yeah, like I said, I really like this as a highlighter brush. The next brush is the angled blush brush. So it looks like this, and as you can see, it's quite thin as an angled brush. It isn't like your normal like angled brushes. Usually angled blush brushes are more fluffy rather than thin and dense like this. So I don't think I've ever really used this to apply blush. I think like I tried it a few times, but I like to contour with this. So if I'm not using the other the mineral brush for contouring, then I'll use this brush. This gives you really good control and precision. So I definitely recommend this one for contouring. And the last brush that I got was the e.l.f. Small Stipple Brush. So it looks like this. And again, this one is going to be dirty because I did use it to apply my cream blush today. And yeah, I really like this blush. I really like this brush. I think it's perfect for cream foundation, and it definitely is a dupe for the MAC Small Stipple Brush. I remember I was with my mum in the MAC store once, and she bought a cream blush, and the sales assistant, she recommended the MAC Stipple Brush, and I tried it out when I was in the shop just to see what it was like and everything, and it is really similar to this brush. So if you want a dupe for that brush, then definitely go for this. It really is a good dupe, and for the price, you can't go wrong. I just think MAC brushes are so expensive, and you can get quite a lot of really good dupes. Like the Real Technique brushes are really good, and all these e.l.f. brushes are excellent for the price, so I definitely recommend them. Other than applying cream blush, this is nice to apply liquid foundation. I really like using this for liquid foundation. I did get the Real Technique stipple brush, so I've been using that more for liquid foundation, and then I've just reserved this for cream blush. So yeah, that was my e.l.f. brush haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. If you have any questions, leave them down below, comment down below. Like this video if you found it interesting, useful, helpful, and subscribe for more updates. And I'll see you next time. Bye.